Pero 11 days ako magstay dito. 5 days sa Shanghai, 4 days sa Chongqing, 2 days sa Chengdu. Ito yung pinaka nakakabang immigration. Hindi kinakaya ng brain cells ko. This is the first time that I met a Mongolian. So it's new to the vlog.
Okay, so we're in Miniso with my boy here.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are traveling to Shanghai, China. So yun guys, actually manggagaling ako dito sa Bangkok. So nandito ako sa Suvarnabhumi Airport sa Bangkok. Magpa-fly ako from Bangkok to Shanghai, China. Ang sasakyan kong airline is China Eastern Airline. Actually, may ganito din airline if manggagaling kayo sa Philippines. So kung manggagaling kayo sa Philippines, merong tatlong direct airlines na travel from Manila to Shanghai. First is Philippine Airlines, second is Cebu Pacific, third is China Eastern. So yun, direct sila, no. Ang Philippine Airlines, ang flight niya kasi every parang mga 10 AM dadating kayo doon 2. China Eastern, ang flight niya mga early in the morning, 5 AM ganon, or 4, tapos dadating kayo doon early morning din. Ang Cebu Pacific, ang flight niya kasi gabi, tapos dadating kayo madaling araw, 12 AM. So medyo alanganin yung dating kapag Cebu Pacific. So pwede nyo ma-consider guys, China Eastern. First time ko sasakay dito. Dati nakasakay na ako China Southern. Sasabihin ko sana Southern ang arte. China Southern. Kaso wala kasing direct flight from Manila nun. Merong direct flight from Cebu. Nanggaling kasi kami dati Cebu to Shanghai. China Southern yung sinakyan namin. Okay, so ano ba yung mga requirements for Filipino travelers going to China? First, syempre, kailangan natin ng valid passport. Dapat at least 6 months bago mag-expire. Second is visa. Guys, kailangan ng Filipino bago makapunta sa China, kailangan natin magkaroon ng visa or mag-apply ng visa. May ginawa akong separate video kung paano ako nag-apply ng visa, DIY lang. You can check that out. Number 3, of course, yung plane ticket. In my case, hiningan ako ng round trip ticket. Di ba nandito ako sa Bangkok? Hiningi niya rin yung aking ticket pa uwi ng Pilipinas. So, round trip ticket. And then, yun lang naman, no? Kung manggagaling kayo sa Philippines, kailangan nyo ng e-travel. I-download nyo lang yung eGov.ph. Pero dito sa Thailand, hindi ko na kailangan kasi nandito na ako. Wala na rin akong binayaran na travel tax kasi nga nandito na ako sa Bangkok. Magbabayad ka na ng nanggaling ako sa Manila to Bangkok. Ayun, meron akong travel tax. Pero ngayon, since wala na ako, nasa ibang bansa ako, wala akong travel tax. Bangkok to China. Ayun, so basically ayun yung mga 4 requirements. Update ko kayo mamaya kung meron pang mga ibang requirements like arrival card pag dumating na tayo sa Shanghai. Kasi first ko tong DIY trip to China and first time ko magsusolo sa China. Nag-China na ako before pero naka-tour agency kami. Kasama ko yung ate ko. So naka-group visa lang kami noon, like agency na yung nag-aayos. But this time tayo yung magdi-DIY talaga, like sasakay tayo ng mga public transportation. So good luck, sana hindi tayo maligaw kasi hindi ko pa siya extensively talaga na-explore. Sa last kong China hindi ko na-explore kasi nakabus lang kami lagi, like kasama na yung transpo dun sa tour. So hindi ko masyado na-explore yung transportation, kaya tara, let's go. Okay, so ano ba yung travel plan natin sa China? Siguro sige pakita natin yung kung may mapa tayo ng China dito, no? So bibisita tayo sa 3 cities. Ang entry natin Shanghai. Alam niyo naman Shanghai, very famous na city sa China. Tapos ngayon pupuntahan natin yung viral na city ngayon sa China. It's called Chongqing. So Shanghai, Chongqing, and then pupunta tayo sa Chengdu. Chengdu more laid back, more provincia vibe. So ayun yung 3 cities na bibisitahin natin sa China. So pauwi ko, Chengdu to Manila yung ating exit. By the way guys, yung aking ticket pala, yung China Eastern is nabook ko siya for around 7,100 pesos one way. So Bangkok to Shanghai, 7,100. Pero may kasama na siya na 23 kilos na luggage. Minsan naman meron kayong makikitang mas mura sa Cebu Pacific for example, pero minsan kasi wala pang kasamang luggage. So syempre kung mag-a-add pa kayo ng luggage, tas ayun lang, i-consider nyo lang 12 AM talaga dadating kapag Cebu Pacific yung inyong masakyan. Siguro baka wala ng mga train nun, pero pwede naman kayo mag-DD or mag-taxi. Ay, ito pa, ano yung mga important apps na kailangan nyong ma-download sa China? Okay, pakita natin yung mga apps na kailangan ma-download. Number 1, Alipay. So yung Alipay, ito yung pinaka, I think isa sa sikat. Dalawa sila, Alipay tsaka WeChat or WeChat Pay na pangbayad sa China. Kasi nung nag-China ako last time guys, sobrang cashless na talaga sila. Kahit yung mga nagtitinda sa gilid-gilid, naka-Alipay na. So, dinownload ko na yung Alipay, kinonect ko na rin yung aking international credit card. Yung credit card ko, i-connect nyo na before kayo magpunta sa China kasi minsan mahirap talaga yung internet doon, no? So baka hindi nyo na ma-connect. So kinonect ko na yung credit card ko sa Alipay. Pwede nyo rin ma-download yung WeChat or WeChat Pay. It's also another parang payment method na ginagamit nila. Tapos meron ding mga chat-chat doon kung gusto nyo makipag-chat. Number 3 is Didi. Didi is parang Grab nila. Yun yung kung magbubook ka ng parang Grab from one point to another, it's called Didi. Number 4, Baidu Map. So itong first time ko na itatry yung Baidu Map, pero yun yung nire-recommend based sa research ko. So Baidu Map kasi mas accurate daw siya kaysa sa Google Maps pag nasa China tayo. Number 5 na i-download ko is Google Translate. If ever lang, for example, may kailangan ako mga i-translate na words na English to Chinese. So yun guys, ito pala yung table ng mga daily flight. I'm not sure kung daily to, pero ito yung mga direct flight from Manila to Shanghai. So kapag Philippine Airlines 10:40 AM, China Eastern 2:25. Yan, screenshot niyo na lang. Meron din naman other airlines, for example, Cathay Pacific, pero kasi hindi siya direct. Usually mag-stop pa siya sa Hong Kong, tas isang Hong Kong to Shanghai. Pwede niyo rin i-consider, maganda rin yung airline na Cathay Pacific. So yun, basically yun lang naman. Wala na rin naman mga immigration question kasi nandito na ako sa Thailand. Walang face-to-face interaction, guys. Pagpaalis na ako ng Thailand, meron na silang parang sa atin sa mga gate natin sa Philippines. So iniscan ko na lang yung passport ko, iniscan ko na lang yung ticket ko, tapos nakalabas na ako ng gate. Wala nang tatak eh. Gusto ko yung wala nang tatak kasi paubos na yung page ng passport ko. Pero mayroon naman doon kung gusto niyo magpatatak, pwede kayong makipag face-to-face interaction. So wala akong immigration questions. Pero usually lang naman, kung galing kayo sa Philippines, ang itatanong niyan for sure, saan ka nagtatrabaho, sino yung kasama mo, and then kailan ka babalik. Yun yung tatlong laging tinatanong. So in total guys, we are staying in China for 11 days. By the way, ang aking visa is good for 14 days. Single entry yung na-approve sa akin kasi parang first time sa mata nila, first time ko nag-apply kasi dati nga group visa. So ang in-approve nila sa akin is single entry 14 days. Pero 11 days ako magstay dito. Parang mga 5 days sa Shanghai, 4 days sa Chongqing, so 9 na yun. 2 days sa Chengdu, so yun, 11 in total. Ito pala ang Suvarnabhumi Airport dito sa Thailand. Madaling araw kasi ngayon guys, 5 AM kasi yung flight ko. So nandito na ako ng mga 2-3 AM, so may mga bukas pa rin naman pero wala masyadong tao. Pero pag morning, maraming tao dito. Yan, may mga kainan, Japanese ramen. May mga bukas pa rin naman ng mga bakeries. May McDonald's. Ubusin ko lang yung natitira kong time money kasi marami pa akong barya. And then mag-antay tayo sa ating flight later. See you!
Nothing beats a Klook holiday, and right now you can save along the way. Just search Marvin Samako on the Klook app today. With Marvin Samako Klook discounts, you'll get up to 15% off and more.
Guys, dito na tayo, nakasakay na tayo. Ang nabook ko pala yata is Shanghai Airlines. Sa ticket ko kasi may nakasulod doon, China Eastern Airlines. Tapos parang / Shanghai Airlines. So parang sister company yata sila. Yung Shanghai Airlines tsaka China Eastern. Isa lang ba yun? Nandito rin ako. Kasi sa booking ko, dalawang name yung nandun, China Eastern tsaka Shanghai Airlines. Baka sister company sila, pero maganda yung plane. Spacious, oh. Spacious na room. Guys, isa sa mga gusto ko sa plane kapag nagaganito yung ito. Kasi lagi ako nakakatulog eh. Pag may ganito pa na mag-prevent ako na umano sa katabi. Pero wala akong katabi guys. Sinarado na ba? Sinarado na, wala akong katabi. Hindi rin masyadong puno. Puno yung front, pero dito sa likod hindi masyadong puno yung plane. Tulog muna ako guys kasi alas 5 na. Wala pa akong tulog mula kagabi. So itutulog ko muna yung biyahe. See you in Shanghai. Welcome Welcome guys to Shanghai Pudong International Airport. Ang biyahe from Bangkok siguro mga 3.5 hours, pero syempre nag-a-adjust ng oras kasi ang China yata is 2 hours ahead ng Bangkok and 1 hour ahead ng Philippines. So magpa-+1 ka kung galing ka sa Philippines. Nalito talaga ako guys kasi sa ticket ko akala ko talaga mayroong China Eastern na sulat, no. Yung pala parang partner na sila ng Shanghai Airlines. Pero meron din kasi dito China Eastern, oh. So akala ko talaga China Eastern ang sasakyan ko. Yung pala siguro ang China Eastern baka nabili na siya ng Shanghai Airlines. Pero mas maganda yung, feeling ko mas maganda yung plane ng Shanghai Airlines, mas malaki and then mas spacious siya. Guys, meron palang additional requirement, no, arrival card. Binigay sa amin to sa eroplano. So basic lang naman, ilalagay nyo lang yung details nyo, passport number, cities intended to visit in China, ganun lang. Visa number. Hindi ko pa ma-fill out kasi hindi ko mahanap yung ballpen ko. Dito ko lang nilalagay sa bag ko yung ballpen ko. Hindi ko mahanap. Baka na-misplace ko. So, doon na lang ako mag-fill out kapag may nakahanap akong ballpen ko. So guys, pagkadating dito sa arrival hall, meron pang train. Lilipat tayo, sasakay tayo ng train para makapunta doon sa may baggage claim and immigration. Ito guys, so may nakasulat naman, sundan nyo na lang. Arrivals, baggage claim. Next train daw in 28 seconds. Let's go! Ayan na guys, dumating na yung train. 10, 8, 7. Napasok tayo. So yun guys, finally, nakalusot na tayo sa immigration at nandito na tayo sa arrival hall ng Shanghai Pudong International Airport. Grabe guys, alam nyo ba, ito yung pinaka kinabahan ako na immigration interview. As in parang nagdadalawang isip ako kung alay papapasukin ba ako or hindi. Kasi 'di ba, may history na ako before nag-apply ako ng transit visa. Wala akong visa talaga. Transit visa 24 hours. Na-deny ako sa Guangzhou, 'di ba? So feeling ko nasa record kasi nila 'yun na parang nag-try ako mag-transit visa tapos na-deny. Ang daming questions sa akin ng immigration officer, guys. So ito isa-isahin natin sa pagpasok ko, 'di ba? Mabait naman, pero in fairness, mabait yung immigration officer, hindi siya intimidating or what. Ang dami niya lang talagang questions. So sabi ko good morning, tapos sabi niya good morning, tapos binuklat yung passport ko, tapos sabi niya na okay, so where are you traveling here in China? Tapos sabi ko Shanghai. Tapos sabi niya only Shanghai. Tapos sabi ko no, I will also go to Chongqing and Chengdu kasi ang ruta naman talaga natin Shanghai, Chongqing, Chengdu. Tapos sabi niya are you traveling alone? Sabi ko yes. Tapos sabi niya why? Sabi ko because I'm a travel vlogger. Tapos sabi niya na which platform? Tapos ang sinabi ko YouTube. Sabi ko YouTube. Tapos sabi niya oh, how many followers? Followers pa yung tawag niya, dapat subscribers, di ba? Tapos sabi ko 126,000. Kinabahan ako kasi baka di ko kasi memorize kung ilan na yung subscribers ko. Sabi ko shit, baka mali yung masagot ko. Tapos alam mo yun, ma-deny pa ako ng entry. Sabi ko 126,000. Tapos chinek ko ngayon 129 na pala tayo, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Hindi ko na memorize. 129,000 pala tayo. Pero ang sinagot ko 126,000. Tapos sabi niya oh, so you're famous. Tapos nung sinabi niya, so you're famous, hindi ko alam kung ang isasagot ko ba yes or no. Kasi iniisip ko, nag-overthink kasi ako, baka pag sinabi kong yes, tapos isipin niya, famous to, baka kung anong ikalat niya ng mga information sa China. Di ba ganun? Tapos sabi ko, a little. Tapos tumawa siya. Tapos after nun, hindi pa rin siya tumigil sa pagtatanong. Tapos sabi niya na, where did you come from before China? Sabi ko na, I went to Bangkok, Thailand. Sabi niya, why? Sabi ko, because since I'm a travel vlogger, sabi ko na I traveled there, I did some content. Oh, tapos binuklat niya yung passport ko. Kinonfirm niya, since sinabi ko na travel vlogger, kinonfirm niya yung mga tatak. Tapos siguro na-convince siya na medyo madaming tatak. Tapos sabi niya, so which countries have you visited? Di ba? Sabi ko, ano to? But ang daming to, hindi naman talaga. Kapag immigration, usually ang tanong lang yan, how long are you gonna stay? Tas tatak na. Yung kanya, ang daming tanong. Sabi ko, I visited Japan, South Korea, tas sinabi ko Spain, nagbanggit ako ng konting Europe, ganun. Basta binanggit ko lahat, tas okay. Tas may pause. Sabi ko, shit, ano ba, tatanggapin niya ba ako or hindi? Tapos di ba may post, kinakabahan kasi ako pag may post. Pero syempre, hindi ko pinapahalata na kinakabahan ako, parang nakasmile pa rin ako. Tapos as much as possible gusto kong ipatawa. Tapos sabi niya na, only YouTube. Parang nagko-confirm siya, may iba ka pa bang social media? Tapos sabi ko, shit, sasabihin ko bang yung iba kong social media? Kasi kung hindi nyo alam guys, yung mga social media platform, naka-block kasi siya dito sa China, di ba? Hindi mo pwede ma-access unless, for example, naka-eSIM ka or naka-VPN ka, ganun. So sabi ko, shit, sasabihin ko ba yung social media platform? Kasi sabi ko, I also post in Instagram. Tapos sabi ko, but I think it's not allowed here. So, ginagawa kong light kasi ayokong maramdaman niya na natatakot ako, di nag-smile ako. Sabi ko, I think it's not allowed here. Yung parang pa-smile, pero deep inside, ginakabahan na ako. Sabi ko, shit, hindi yata ako makakapasok. Parang mauulit yata yung part 2 yata na nung dati kasi di ba hindi nila ako pinapasok. Tapos sabi ko, I also post in Instagram but I think it's not allowed here. Tapos may post na naman siya. Tapos tinignan niya yung visa ko. Tinignan niya yung itsura ko sa visa. Tapos chinek na sa itsura ko. Tapos sabi niya, okay, fingerprint na. Sabi ko, oh my God. ito yung pinaka nakakakabang immigration, yung pag-entry mo sa bansa. Kasi usually wala namang tanong, di ba? Dito lang talaga, siguro nga kasi may history ako before na parang na-deny ako sa transit visa. Nag-apply ako ng transit visa kasi may connecting flight ako sa China before. Tapos na-deny nila ako. So, syempre feeling ko may record sa kanila yon na parang hindi ako pinayagang mag-transit visa. Kaya ngayon parang, ay may tinanong pa pala siya, how many days? Sabi niya, how many days are you traveling here? Tapos sabi ko na 11 days. Tapos sabi ko na I will start from Shanghai, then go to Chongqing, tapos Chengdu yung exit ko. Tapos after nun, okay na, tapos binalik niya na. Oh my gosh. Pero mabait siya, hindi siya intimidating. Ang technique ko, ini-smile ko, ina-eye to eye ko talaga siya na parang papasukin mo ka dito, parang smile lang ako, parang hindi ko pinapahalatang kinakabahan ako, pero deep inside talaga parang nagdududa ako, shit, papapasukin mo ba ako or hindi? Pero ayun, medyo cute yung immigration officer. Doon ako napunta sa medyo cute na immigration officer, kaya medyo pa smile din ako, pero may halong kaba. But anyway, nandito na tayo sa arrival hall. Kanina hindi ako nag-video doon sa may immigration or sa may baka may makakita, tapos alam mo yun, parang biglang pagbawalan ako. So this is the arrival hall na, so pwede na mag-video naman dito for sure. Ayan, dito ako nag-arrive. Tapos meron ditong mga ano ba yan dyan, mga SIM card, kung gusto niyo mga SIM card, currency exchange if you want. Ako kasi meron na akong eSIM, no? So, naka-eSIM lang ako. 11 days kasi ako dito. Ang option lang kasi for eSIM, 10 days, tsaka 15 days. So, yung 15 days na yung kinuha ko. Para sure lang na hindi ako mawawala ng data dito. Tapos, for the money, I think mag-withdraw lang tayo. Hindi ko alam kung mag-withdraw pa ako ng cash. Kasi nung nag-China kami dito ng ate ko, cashless talaga sila. Parang kahit saan ka magpunta, Alipay lang. So, I'm not sure kung kailangan ko pa ng cash or magka-cashless na lang tayo. Tara, hanapin muna natin yung train. Okay na naman ako sa eSIM and cash. Yun lang naman. Tara, mag-commute na tayo. First time ko mag-commute papuntang city kasi dati meron kaming may sumundo sa amin na kotse dito. So guys, ito yung map nila dito, no. So nandito tayo sa may, saan ba tayo? Arrival. Kasi sa third floor nandun yung departure, baggage. Sa second level, metro. Mag-metro yata tayo. May suburban railway, long distance bus, maglev. Ito parang train din nila tong maglev eh. Kasi gino-joke ko to dati. Pag gusto mo mag-travel, kailangan mo maglev. Charot. Sa trabaho. Domestic arrivals. Nasa 1 tayo, domestic arrivals. Passenger, taxi, airport bus, parang nasa basement siya. Sige, dun muna tayo sa level 2 metro. Ayun, metro, suburban railway yata. Okay, level 2 tayo, akyat tayo. Let's go. So guys, sinusundan ko lang yung mga signages. Actually, may mga signages naman, no? Suburban railway, metro, maglev. Kasi doon, ibang lugar doon. So dito tayo. Sundan nyo lang yung mga signages. Naka-English naman sila, guys. May English translation naman. So hindi naman tayo super mahihirapan siguro. Ayan. So second floor, guys, ha. Kung mag-a-arrive kayo ay mag-a-arrive kayo sa first floor or ground floor. Second floor, doon daw yung mga metros and railways. Okay, sa tamang direction pa rin naman tayo, no? Okay, tama, metro. Dire-diretso nyo lang, medyo mahaba yung daanan. Pero dire-diretso nyo lang. Nasa tamang landas pa tayo. Ito na guys, hindi na tayo sure. Kapag metro, diretso daw, tsaka maglev. Pag suburban railway, dito. Ano ibig sabihin ng suburban railway? Suburban, mga probinsya? Or yun yung parang bullet train nila? Metro siguro tayo. Feeling ko metro kasi nasa city naman tayo, no? So, metro line. Mag-google nga ako. So guys, try ko muna sa Google kung gagana. Ito yung name ng, mag-hostel lang ako guys. It's called International Youth Hostel. Sa may Nanjing Road to. Ito na ba yun? Sige, ito ba? Ay, hindi. King po eh. King po ba yun? Pero may direction. Pwede mag-ano? More. Diba, yung Google dito walang directions. Yung para kung gusto mong magpunta doon. Sige, try natin yung Baidu. Yung sinasabi nilang map. Ito guys, naman yung Baidu. Ganyan yung itsura. Kasi naka-Chinese siya. Paano kaya to? Sige, type ko muna. So yun guys, itinipe ko International Youth Hostel. Yung mga lumalabas ganyan. Patay tayo dyan. Nandito na naman tayo sa hula-hula portion. Nanjing, lagyan ko ng Nanjing. So, nilagay ko International Youth Hostel East Nanjing Road. Ito na kaya yun? Wala kasi lumalabas na English. Ito? Wala, hindi. Parang shopping yan eh. Damit yan, you know? O, yun na yung East na, ala? Ito. Pare-pares tayong hindi alam yung gagawin, di ba? East Nanjing Road na lang, wag na yung International Youth Hostel. East Nanjing Road. Kasi yung East Nanjing Road, merong train station dun eh. Sila maglalakad na lang ako. East Nanjing Road. Hindi ko mahanap. Tara, pumunta na tayo dun sa may metro line. Try natin dun, baka may mga nakasulat-sulat na East Nanjing Road, ganun. Pag sa Google, hindi ka makaklik ng directions. Pag yung Baidu map naman naka-Chinese. But even though we are faced with challenges, we should not forget to appreciate yung mga nakikita natin. Diba? May pa wall art si Mayor. Appreciate muna natin yung kagandahan ng mga arts. Mamaya na tayo ma-stress. So guys, dito sa Metro Line, may nakita ko bilihan ng mga ganyang ticket. Try natin kung makakabili tayo dyan. Kasi kung titignan ko lang yung mapa ng mga train stations, sumasabog yung utak ko dyan. Hindi kinakaya ng brain cells ko kung saan tayo sasakay. Sige, wait lang. Try natin yung mga yan. Pila tayo dito. Kasi tignan mo, sila nga parang, baka isipin nila binubuli ko sila. Pero sila nga ibang taga dito. Pero parang nalulost pa sila. What more pa ako na parang foreigner. So valid. Valid yung nararamdaman ko na nalulost ako. Kasi sila din, hindi nila alam. Guys, lalaban na tayo. Kumapit kayo. English. May English naman dito. Okay. So, makikita mo lahat ng lines, di ba? Ang gulo. Sabi yung East Nanjing Road. So, ito, may mga lines dito. Isa-isahin na lang natin. Kasi, pag ganito masyadong magulo. Line 1. Ayun. Line 1. Shinglong East Nanjing Road. Wala. Line 2. Ito yung Pudong Airport. Ayun! Ayun guys. East Nanjing Road. So, nasa line 2 tayo. Ganun na lang gawin nyo, no? I-categorize nyo per line kasi masyadong overwhelming pag So, kailangan natin i-tick yung East Nanjing Road. So, yan. East Nanjing Road 7, U1. U1 ang tawag dito, guys, ha? Type of notes, pwede namang cash, pero wala akong cash. QR payment. WeChat Pay. Ito, WeChat Pay. Ito pa yung Alipay. Alipay ba to? Union Pay. Yun yung mga different modes of payment. Piliin natin ang scan ko daw yung QR code. Sige nga. Try natin. Guys, ito yung Alipay, no? Ganyan siya. Tapos may option dyan na scan. Ito scan, no? Would you like to access allow? Ayun, na-scan na siya. Wala, nangyari. Ayan, tama. O, 7 daw. 7 yuan. Tapos, ano yan? Password? Winning moments! Nakabili tayo ng ticket, guys. So, ganun lang, no? Ito, single journey. Nandito lang siya yan. May mga bilihan ng ticket dyan. I-categorize nyo na lang siya per line. Tapos, dapat sa Philippines pa lang, alam nyo na kung saang station malapit yung hotel nyo. Para if magsi-search kayo dito, alam nyo na. Kasi ang overwhelming na mga stations, di ba? So, line 1. Line 2 ang East Nanjing Road from the airport. So, pinili ko lang East Nanjing Road. 7 yuan. Magkano yun? 7 times... Magkano ba yung 1 yuan? 7 din? 7. Mga 50 pesos siguro. Tapos yan, single journey ticket. Tara na, let's go! Mapupuntahan din natin, guys. Maraming beses na tayong naligaw sa pagta-travel. It's part of it. Pero, one thing is for sure, mapupuntahan natin yung hotel. Matagal nga lang. Matagal nga lang. Let's go. Tama ba? Dito tayo papasok. Ayan, metro line. May nakasulod doon, metro. Metro line. Let's go, guys. Ayan, guys. Pasok na tayo sa line number 2. Gamitin natin yung ating single journey ticket. Ay, pwede rin palang Visa, Mastercard. Baka pwede rin credit card dito. So, i-scan. Char, dito pala. Ayan. 7 yuan. Yay! Nakakatawa, no? Nakakatawa pag nagagawa mo yung bagay for the first time. Sa line number 2, going to Nanjing Road. Baba tayo. Ayan, sakto. May train. Let's go! And guys, we've arrived na dito sa East Nanjing Road Station after a 1 hour yung biyahe, guys, from Pudong International Airport. Pero grabe, guys, sobrang mura. 7 no? 7 yuan or 55 pesos airport transfer from the airport to the city. Isang oras na biyahe, 55 pesos lang. Kung nakapunta na kayo sa ibang bansa, for example, Japan, or may magbo-bullet train kayo, di ba? Medyo mahal yung isang oras na biyahe. Korea din, kapag bullet train, medyo hundreds din, ganun. Pero dito, 55 pesos. Isang oras na train ride. Pero hindi ko pa rin mahanap kung saan tayo maglalakad dito sa hostel ko. Mag-exit lang tayo. So, I think since single journey lang ito, I think ano ko na siya igaganon. Yun. Let's exit, guys. Wait lang, guys. Ito-turn on ko na yung location ng Google Maps ko. Kasi actually, tinurn off ko yung location ng Google Maps. Kasi alam niyo naman dito sa China, di ba? Naka-block kasi yung Google, naka-block yung Instagram, naka-block yung TikTok. So kung gusto niyo ma-access yung social media niyo, may mga tip akong ibibigay. Unang-una, huwag kayong mag-connect sa any Wi-Fi. Kasi dati, trinay ko yun. Pag eSIM, bili kayo ng eSIM or SIM card, gagana siya. Basta i-turn off nyo yung, sige, pinakauna i-turn off nyo yung location. Sige, for example, may eSIM na kayo. Tapos ito, settings ng phone nyo. May apps dyan, punta kayo sa apps. For example, Instagram. Ayan. Tapos meron dyan sa taas, location. Ginawa ko siyang never. Wag nyo, kasi diba, while using the app or always. Pag ganun kasi hindi siya gumagana dito sa Google, dito sa China. Pag ino-on nyo yung location, kasi nadidetect nila. Yung Google Maps ko rin, tinurn on ko na siya ngayon. Naka-never yan kanina, pero ayan, in-on ko na. Kasi hindi ko talaga mahanap yung hotel ko. It's either ito turn on ko yung location ng Google or hindi tayo makakapunta sa hotel natin. Baka kasi mamaya hindi ko na magamit eh. Ayun, oh. Gumana na. Kanina hindi siya gumagana. So, ayan. Na-detect niya na yung location ko sa Google. Nahihirapan kasi ako sa isang, yung Chinese map. Ito pala yung name ng hostel ko. Day Inn pala. Nakakalimutan ko yung word na Day Inn. Day Inn International Youth Hostel. So, from Nanjing Road, ayan, 9-minute walk siya. Pero since dito sa China, hindi kasi siya nagbibigay ng parang, pwede po mag-start? Dati kasi hindi ito nag-i-start nung sa amin ng ate ko. Oo nga, hindi siya nag-i-start. So, ano na lang natin, hula-hula na lang, ganun. Ayan. So, kung gusto nyo pa rin ma-access yung inyong social media dito sa China, pinakauna, i-turn off nyo muna yung location dun sa app, settings, app, tas turn off location ng mga apps na gusto nyong i-turn off. Another thing, huwag kayo mag-connect sa Wi-Fi. Kasi dati ginawa ko na yun, dati naka-eSIM ako, tapos gumagana yung na-access ko yung Facebook, na-access ko TikTok, ganun. Tapos biglang nag-connect ako sa wifi ng hotel. Kahit naka-VPN ako noon, may VPN pa ako dati, hindi ko na ma-access. Kasi nag-connect ako sa wifi. Pero I think, kung mangyari yun, i-turn off nyo yung location, baka gumana pa rin. Kasi yung pinaka-importante yung location eh. Dapat naka-turn off siya para hindi nila na-detect na foreign yung ano mo, location. So ayan, ang gagamitin ko na lang guys is si Google Maps. Ito siya, 'di ba? Meron naman diyang araw-araw. Yan yung parang shadow. Ayan. So sabi niya, sundin ko na lang yung shadow, makakarating din tayo diyan sa hotel natin, Day Inn International. Kasi yung isang mapa, yung ito, hindi ko ma-search yung name dito eh. Day Inn, wala talagang ayan. Ba sinearch ko na nga yan kanina eh. Ayan. Wala namang umaano. So yun guys, nag-exit na lang ako dito sa exit number 3. And pagka-exit ko, we are now finally outside dito sa may East Nanjing Road. Ganda, di ba? Oh. Ang alive ng area. East Nanjing Road, guys. Ayan, oh. Malawak ito na area. Oh, daming tao ngayon, ha. Monday pa yan. Tapos walking distance lang dito yung mga The Bond. The reason why pinili ko itong Nanjing area kasi dati nung nag-tour kami, yung mura yung nakuha naming tour pero ang layo ng hotel sa city. Tapos pag gusto namin mamasyal ng DIY, ang nahihirapan kami. So sabi ko this time gusto ko magstay lang malapit sa Nanjing Road, yung maglalakad-lakad lang ako kasi nga 'di ba, alam mo naman yung ano dito yung parang Google Maps or mahirap kasi mag-navigate sa China. So ang tip ko sa inyo pag mag-hotel kayo, make sure na unang-una malapit sa train station para hindi na kayo mahirapan. Or kung kaya dito sa may Nanjing Road, no. Nanjing area, maganda to. Lalakarin mo lang papuntang The Bond, sa mga People's Park. Maganda yung area na nasa center siya, like walking distance to most locations. You know. Grabe, Samsung. Ang lawak ko, gaganda ng mga buildings nila. Shanghai, guys, mas maganda pa ito mamayang gabi, tignan nyo. Mas ang lawak ng daanan. Hindi naman natin maikakailan na meron talagang beef between Philippines and China, no. Meron talaga tayong may beef. So, hello. Pero nung nagpunta talaga ako dito sa Shanghai, napatunayan ko na ang ganda ng city, itong Shanghai. Hindi naman sa alam ko na meron tayong hindi pagkakaintindihan, pero kung isi-set aside mo yon, ang ganda ng city. Tas yung mga tao dito, look, nung nag-hi si kuya, mga mabait yung mga tao. Siguro meron lang tayong impression na pag mga in-check, medyo masusungit. Pero actually, pag nagpunta ka sa China dito, ang mabait yung mga tao. No? Mga friendly sila, approachable. Siyempre, hindi naman nila kontrolado yung utak ng gobyerno nila. Minsan yung gobyerno nila mahilig mang-away. Pero yung mga tao, mababait, guys. So actually, sa mga oras na to, nagtitiwala na lang talaga ako sa lukso ng dugo ko. So pupunta yata tayo doon. Basta ito yung hostel ko eh. So maybe somewhere here or I'm lost. I'm lost, baby girl. So if not there, actually hindi ko rin sure. Hindi ko rin sure kung saan din si kuya. Hello! Parang gusto talaga ni kuya masama sa camera. Hindi ako sure kung saan. But anyway, okay lang naman maligo sa ganitong klaseng lugar, look. Yan daw. Hey! Sige, manghula ako. Dito? Charot. Yes, lakad-lakad natin. Hinanap ko pa rin yung hostel ko. But look at Shanghai, guys, no? Ayan siya. Malinis yung Shanghai. Malawak. Don't get me wrong, hindi ko rin gusto yung ginagawa nila sa atin, guys. Baka isipin nyo na kumakampi ako sa Of course, hindi ko rin gusto yung ginagawa nila sa atin. Pero yung mga tao dito, sabi nga ng tour guide namin dati, ayaw din naman nila ng ginagawa ng nakakataas sa kanila. Ay, for example, yung gobyerno nila, ayaw din naman nila. karamihan daw sa mga tao dito ayaw din ng mga desisyon na ginagawa ng government nila. Pero wala naman daw silang control doon. Hindi naman nila makontrol kasi syempre yung nasa kapangyarihan gusto ng maraming ano siguro. So minsan nasisisi natin yung mga taga dito na parang gine-generalize natin na kapag narinig natin yung word na China, negative agad, no? But actually yung mga tao dito, I know most of the people na nakapag-China makaka-relate. Mag-iiba talaga yung tingin mo. Dati rin parang ang negative ng connotation ko about China, pero nung nagpunta ako dito, ang ganda pala. Ang babait pala ng mga tao. Mas mababait yung mga tao dito kaysa sa Hong Kong. Diba sa Hong Kong medyo masusungit yung mga tao. Dito mas hindi. Mas approachable actually, guys. Yan o, may mga restaurant lang sila dito. Sige lang, lakad-lakad lang tayo. Mahanap din natin yung hostel na yan. Feeling ko naman nasa tamang landas na ako.
Nothing beats a Klook holiday, and right now you can save along the way. Just search Marvin Samako on the Klook app today. With Marvin Samako Klook discounts, you'll get up to 15% off and more.
Okay guys, so nandito na ako sa hostel. Sorry, naka-idlip ako. Pagising ko, alas 5 na pala. Kanina ba ako naka-check-in, di ba ang alas 2? Nakatulog ako ng 3 hours kasi puyat na puyat talaga ako. So pagkagising ko, may nakilala ako dyan sa room ko. Si Kuya, nakalimutan ko yung pangalan niya. Tapos nagtatanong siya kung anong gagawin ko today. Sabi ko na wala, maglalakad-lakad lang ako dyan sa may Nanjing Road, sa may Dapan. Sabi niya gusto niya daw sumama. Sabi ko okay, sige. Sabi ko mauna na ako doon sa baba. Antayin natin siya, taga Mongolia siya. Mukha naman mabait siya. Half Mongolian, half Korean daw siya. So ito yung lobby ng hostel namin, guys. Sorry hindi ko papayala kayo na tour doon sa may room namin kasi medyo magulo pa. Marami ding tao. Yan, merong common area dito. Pwede kayong mag-chill-chill. Merong bar. Ayan, malaki pala dito. Malamak yung common space dito. Pwede kayong tumambay at mag-chill around. Mag-work. May wifi din sila dito. Pero hindi pa ako nagko-connect kasi baka nga mawala yung mga social media ko. Kasi yun, kita natin yung sa labas. Diba? Kita yung neighborhood, tahimik lang. Hey guys, so this is the friend that I met at the hostel, Nathan, but we could call him Lee. Cheers. So he got some wine here, taking some wine before we walk around the street. Okay guys, so we're just walking around this area. Is it still Nanjing? I think, yeah, Nanjing.
This is the Nanjing walking street, I think.
Yeah.
Or People's Street, actually. People's Square? I don't know. One of them.
I was talking to Lee that this is the first time that I met a Mongolian, so it's new to the vlog. Actually, when I first saw you, I feel like you're kind of intimidating because with the tattoos and all that. But actually, if you talk to him, he's so warm and so cool.
I'm not intimidating at all.
So guys, this is East Nanjing Road, like it's like a shopping center. So makikita niyo may mga Sephora, M&M's, Pandora. Is it okay if I'm speaking a little Tagalog, local?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So, ayan, kung makikita nyo ngayon kasi hapon, so mas marami ng tao din, no? Guys, Lee is just 23 years old, but I was talking to him earlier and he has a lot of... It seems like he has a lot of life experiences already. He's so mature for his age.
Thank you.
And what's your height, Lee?
It's 182.
182.
Or 181. I don't know. Depends on the shoe, honestly. With this shoe, I think it's 180. Oh no, 181. Without the shoe, maybe 180.
Yeah. And his English is nice, right? I was asking him like, how come you can speak like that good English? So what was your answer?
I got it from video games in high school.
Yeah. He was playing video games in high school.
Yeah, you have to learn how to speak English good to flame other people.
Yeah.
You say you play bad, you have to understand it.
Sarap lang maglakad dito sa Nanjing Road, no? Chill. Okay, we can try both for the first time. So guys, we're gonna try Chagi. I don't know, Chagi. So maybe they sell some fruit cheese here, sabi ni Lee. Ito guys, yung binili ko. Ah, sorry. Thank you, sachet. 18 yuan itong lychee. Tapos Alipay lang din yung pinanggamit ko. Ano ka lang dyan, mag QR code ka lang ng ganun dito. That's it. Go. It's the drinks.
Oh, it's a video.
So guys, nilalakad lang namin papunta sa isang parang London or British, I don't know, British area.
Your video name.
Oh, sorry.
Your video name can be I got lost in Shanghai.
yeah. And I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Send help.
Yun guys, pwede kayo magstay sa Holiday Inn kung meron kayong budget. Pero ang ganda dito, ang ganda maglakad sa Nanjing Road, tignan nyo. Very modern yung mga buildings nila. Shopping. So yun guys, so try natin pumasok dito sa Miniso kasi sabi ni Lee parang 3 floors daw ito. Oh, malaking Miniso dito sa may Nanjing Road. Ang cute. Ang saya ng vibe sa Nanjing Road pag ganitong oras, no? Hindi na rin siya super mainit. Ang daming tao guys, jump pack. Daming tao, pero cute lang. Oh, what do you call these
Figurines?
figurines? Yeah?
I don't know. TNT Space.
Okay.
Or something. Oh wait, no. That's Boy Ryan. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, like usually like in Pop Marts maybe. Like, it's very famous, but
This is not a Pop Marathon.
Yeah.
Pop Marathon is more like expensive.
expensive. Oh, this is more cheap maybe.
Yeah, seems like it is like 47. I'm 74.
74 yuan. Okay, 74 yuan, guys. To a Pop Mart?
Yeah, you might.
Oh yeah, like the Minions and all that.
Yeah, there's like arcade. Have you watched
Right.
arcade? Have you watched arcade?
Where today?
Is this recording?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in Miniso with my boy here. I think it's the biggest one in. Oh, sorry. Biggest one in China, I believe, or
Yeah,
Shanghai. Probably China, because this place is huge. Like 3 floors, everything. You can get anything from small figurines to big plushies and makeups, and they also have their own like lineup in makeup, which is pretty popular with Chinese girls. You can also see a lot of different fashion people here, I guess. Everyone has different clothing. It's
You can actually replace me with my job. Like you just hold that and it will make my job more easy.
I don't want to be like in the center of everything. So this, how do you spin this around?
This one.
Oh, it's back to me now.
More.
So these are the small plushies. Keychains and everything.
Then you should tell them how much it is. Like it's 40, 39 yuan. Guys.
That's what, like 20 dollars. That's like
I don't know.
that is around $6 right here.
Yeah, maybe
$6. $6 for this authentic Chinese, you know. I mean, you can get it from your hometown. It's still gonna be made in China, but like you can tell your friends you got it from China. Actually, like where's the? It's a bit hard to control, like, cause it's like pointing downward. Cause maybe I should do it like this.
You just press 2 times, so it will be centered again.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah. That's Kurami right here. Very popular with the girls. You know what I mean? That's the beauty section. Apparently, I found out like day before yesterday, Miniso has their own like line of beauty items.
Yeah.
It's very big in China.
Do you have a staple skincare product that you use?
Oh, I have a very strict.
Yeah, you should talk to them.
So you can see my skin right here. Pretty clear, I would say. I have a very strict, very strict routine for my skin.
For your
Yeah.
skin? Oh, you
So,
do skincare also?
Yeah, before I go to sleep, right?
Oh, yeah.
I take a mouthful of cold water and wash my face.
Cold water? Oh, so the pores will be
No,
closed?
it's just because I like cold water. And in the morning, it's more strict. You wake up, get a cold water, splash again. That's it. It's the genetics, honestly. It's just I don't have a skincare
actually,
routine.
You don't. I feel like you have a good skin already, so you don't
Thank
need
you. Yeah, I don't. No, I don't. I can't really be bothered because I like to sleep in a lot,
Yeah.
and I like to wake up at like 2 p.m. or so. I think we're speaking too loudly. I think. What is there? You can get lost in the Miniso.
Yeah, that's right.
Try them all. Try Weiss's one, yeah? Do you look passionate? I don't think I do.
It doesn't look good on me.
I don't think I do. It's the same thing.
Big one.
Do you feel bonita? My hair is so messy though. Anyways. Come back to the frame, my guy. How do you zoom out?
Zoom out?
Yeah.
What do you mean zoom out? Like a close up?
No, farther away.
That one.
Let's zoom in.
Zoom in. That one. That's
That's the maximum.
That's the maximum, yeah.
Oh, cause yeah, okay.
So it's better if you're like a tripod, so you can be farther.
Okay, after we get out of here, we'll get the camera back. I think as soon as I got the camera in my hand, I started yapping a lot.
Yeah. So you should buy one so you can
Go
go
my-
on your journey here in China.
Maybe. How much was this?
I just know in peso.
How many? Wait, I don't know pesos.
Maybe let me compute first.
My guy is doing maths over here. Aiden Miniso, he's doing maths.
So 25. Maybe around 400 US dollars.
400?
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying this. Nope. That is somewhat more like around Mongolia's average wage. A month.
Average
A month.
A month?
Yeah. Sorry. I feel like upstairs is a bit too childish. I mean, do you guys want to
Stop
see?
here again.
So yeah. Or do you want to check it out? Oh, you want to check it out?
Maybe check it out.
Let's go.
在这里，我们将逃离忙碌的都市生活，回到田园地带，请忘记您的烦恼，我们一起开心过活好吗？本店是有3次，欢迎来到江首。
Hot Wheels. That's the. Those are like scented.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. What's it called? Diffusers, right?
Diffusers.
The bomb has been diffused. There's an Air Force 16 up here. When I was a child, I used to love these kind of guns. I would beg my parents to buy me some.
You would cry if you don't.
I did not cry actually, no. I just begged them. I was a strong kid, I didn't cry. These look so cute though. Can you guys see? There we go.
What's this? This is 159 yuan.
That's around, so that's 7,000, that's like 20 bucks.
20 bucks, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably 1,000 pesos.
Seems like that's about it. There's one more floor, but it's guarded.
VIP.
Yeah, seems like it's a VIP only.
追求守家安居的原点，在这里，我们将
What is
逃离
here?
忙碌的都市生活，
What is up
回到田园
there?
地带，请忘记您的烦恼，我们一起开心过活
I'm
好
not sure
吗？
if we can go
本
in
店
there.
是有3层，欢迎来到3楼江水教室，欢
Maybe
迎
it's a
拿
VIP, I don't know. If
How-
you purchase a certain amount, then you can go there.
Yeah, maybe. It's like Rolex.
Yeah.
How's the minister?
Yeah, it's cute.
Okay, there's a lot to see.
It's a huge, massive here.
Are we going the right direction? Are we?
It looks like a different room, but maybe there's an exit.
That's the cap store, yeah. So we should go down like this. It's my first time like holding a camera to people's faces like this. You do get some weird looks at you. And I never experienced this, so it's a new for me. Yeah. That says exit. Are we actually lost? Maybe this way?
Maybe that one, yeah.
Yeah, maybe this way. New title. We got lost in Miniso. How did this happen? Do you know why it is called Miniso?
Why?
So the founder, right?
You talk to them.
The founder, right? The founder's kid was called So.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was his nickname, right? And then the founder decided to like name it after his kid. So he called it, because he is such a little baby, he called it Mini.
Is this serious? Or?
No. I don't know, man. How would I know?
I'm gullible. I was about to believe actually.
Yeah, I'm just kidding around with you. Now let's go to the camera. Let's give the camera to the man.
Yeah. Thank you so much for making my job easy.
Yeah,
Easier.
no worries, no worries. So what are the questions again?
So I told him I will ask him some questions. If ever I want to visit Mongolia, like what are the things that I can do there?
I wouldn't say if you like city areas, go to Mongolia. I can't say that because the city is not that big. Also, there's not really much you can do, I would say honestly. But if you love nature and if you love meat especially, go to Mongolia because you can take your buggy, go on sand dunes.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, you can go a few hundred kilometers from the sand dune to a big like lake.
Okay.
And swim the kayak, go boat riding. And there's a lot of wild animals that you can see, like wild horses just roaming around. You can pay some people to like ride on it. And the hospitality that people give you is amazing.
Oh.
I wouldn't say that in the city, but like
it's more of nature.
Yeah, nature.
Okay.
Countryside, you can go to any like yurt, the Mongolian like traditional houses, right?
Oh yeah.
And they will probably just feed you and let you sleep for the night.
Okay.
It's amazing. You don't have to give them any money either. They just let you do that.
So guys, for those who don't know, like Mongolia is like in East Asia, right?
It's between China and
Between
Russia.
China and Russia, right?
Yeah.
But if, for example, if tourists visit there, do most people speak English or?
Well, a lot of people do actually.
A lot of people do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even the older generations, where you know that Russia and Mongolia was very closely tied together. Older generations know a lot of Russian, but they also know basic English as well. Most of them.
Oh, nice.
If you get in a taxi, you can probably just tell them, "Oh, can you get me there?" They will probably tell you how much it costs, like 2,000. They can say that.
Oh, nice.
But the younger generation, almost all of them, I would say, speak English.
Oh,
a lot
nice.
of them actually prefer to speak English rather than Mongolian in their own country
Really?
because they want to practice, right?
Okay, that's
So
nice.
you will hear a lot of English in Mongolia. Yeah,
That's good to hear.
it is. Yeah, and if you love meat, Mongolian beef is one of the highest qualities. You know, tastes good.
Meet.
Yeah.
Should try to visit Mongolia next time.
Try to, yeah. And if you go, just spend like 1-2 days in the city, maybe just look around for a bit.
Okay.
There are places you can visit. There's like a monument of World War II
Okay.
with basically pictures depicting what's happening, what happened. And you can also have a very good panoramic 360 view of the city.
Okay.
It's free to go to, obviously, as most Mongolians are. And just go to there, go to the square, go to the big Genghis Khan monument statue, and then just go to the countryside and enjoy your nature. You know.
What's the means of transportation from the city to the countryside?
Pardon?
What's the means of transportation? Do I need to take a plane or just take some buses?
You can take a plane. I would not recommend it. You can go with all the tourist groups. Most people would find it cheap, honestly. Because Mongolian value in terms of like Tugruk is really low.
Okay.
You can probably book a nice
like tour package.
Yeah, tour package for like if you want to go to the far countries, that's like $300. That's about it.
Okay.
If you want to go nearby, like the Genghis Khan statue, like the biggest statue in Mongolia, that's like $100.
All right.
Yeah, so I would really recommend you to go with like a tour package because you get to see a lot on the way, right?
Oh, okay.
Rather than a plane.
Yeah. And I think it's hard if you're gonna travel solo because of the transportation.
Yeah,
unless you're gonna drive, right?
Yeah. But if you like plan everything and book everything in advance because there's a lot of Mongolian people who speak English on like trip.com. There's also some on Fiverr as well.
Okay.
You can book with them, and when you come here, everything's sorted out.
All right.
A lot of the staff in hotels, almost all of the staff in hotels speak English.
Nice, nice.
So I think it'll be fine, but it would probably be a bit boring if you just like go alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you kind of want to like, you know, express yourself with some friends.
Yeah, cool.
So now that I talked about Mongolia, what about your country?
Okay.
What would you recommend me to do if I go to the Philippines?
So if you go to the Philippines, I think you should visit more of maybe you can spend a day also in the city, but most of the nicest places are actually on the other side. So if you like diving or you love the sea.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm actually planning to go diving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You should like visit Palawan. We have an area.
How
It's
much
very
would you
famous.
say?
What?
How much would you say the price is for diving, like with the accommodation included?
Oh, with accommodation included, I'm not really sure, but the diving maybe 5,000 pesos, so that's probably 100 US dollar.
Huh? That's cheap. Huh? That's cheap.
Is that cheap?
I think so, cause
Actually, I'm not sure. But I think 100 US dollar for the diving, but accommodations, if you just stay at the hostels,
yeah.
maybe just 10 US dollar or 20
I see,
additional
that's
plus 10 and 20.
And if I want to socialize,
If you want to socialize like more party by the beach, then you can go to Boracay. We have like a beach, but also in the city in Manila, if you like the bars, then we have an area called BGC. Like it's more of a lot of foreigners and stuff like that, and a lot of like younger crowds. If you want, I think it's your crowd.
it's my crowd.
Yeah, the younger crowd.
Bro really said younger crowd and they just said it's your crowd.
Your crowd. Yeah,
But your crowd is not in Shanghai, okay? They're in the countryside. Okay,
yeah. That's it.
that's it. Okay, and would you say that Philippines meals are mostly vegetables or like meat-based? What would you say they are?
Maybe more. It depends. Like maybe sometimes it's a balance, but in the city it's more of a meat also. But if you go to the provinces and other sides, then it's a balance of meat and vegetables.
I see, I see. Well, if you guys agree with what he said, let me know in the comments.
Don't bash me,
right?
guys. I don't know a lot.
Yeah, if you guys say something, he says something wrong, let me know in the comments.
Yeah, comment down below.
Yeah, comment down below. I'll read it because I have his YouTube channel. I'll read it and I'll judge him. We listen and we judge at the same time. Okay, that's it.
So yan guys, ito na yung The Bond area, no? Yan, ang gaganda ng building dito sa China, no? Sorry. Very modern. So nanggaling kami dun sa Nanjing Road. Dito lang, nilakad lang namin yung Nanjing. Pumunta dito. So ito na yung The Bond. Pero next time babisitahin natin yan. What?
Go get in the frame. Go get in the frame.
No, it's okay, it's okay. So guys, this is The Bond. So galing kami sa Nanjing. This is the Nanjing Road. This is The Bond. You can see it's so crowded here. But our goal today is to visit that place. The British buildings. Let's go. So yan guys, ito yung parang, maybe this is called Londoner? No.
I have no idea.
I have no idea as well, but
Let me actually
it looks like a parang UK guys. Merong Big Ben doon na clock na daanan namin. So very famous photo spots if you want. Katabi lang siya Nanjing Road, The Bond, tas itong British Londoner area. And guys, we're eating here at the local restaurant. So here are the prices if you want. Nasa mga 30, 20, 25 yuan. Medyo mura pa rin actually. Ayan, very local experience lang. Ayan, nasa ano lang, kalsada lang. So guys, I'm just gonna use Alipay, so babayaran ka. Very convenient. You just okay? Alright. Okay, good. Thank you. Ito na yung bagay namin. 25 yuan to. Yung kay Lee is 28 yuan. Is it beef or pork? Beef. Mine is chicken.
I think it's beef.
I think it's beef, yeah.
It's spicy chicken rice.
It looks like braised beef though.
Is it spicy chicken rice?
I
birthed them all.
I actually don't like that spicy, but I think I can. But maybe it's the Korean in you that's why you love spicy.
Every time I drink if I drink a cold drink, or if I eat a fruit out of nowhere. I can't think of.
It also happened to me.
I don't know why.
That's spicy for me. It's not spicy for you? It's spicy for me. So yun guys, I'm back na here sa hostel. Ayun lang, nagtumambay lang ako saglit dun sa baba kasi merong common area dun. Tapos napainom lang ako ng isang beer. Tapos may mga namit ako dun ng mga friends ko. Di ba si Lee, from Mongolia. And then may mga namit pa kami dun from iba-ibang lugar like Romania, Canada, Singapore, Paris. Tapos sabi ko magsi-CR lang ako. Yung social battery ko may may time limit. So nakipag-socialize lang ako ng saglit. So na-explore natin yung Nanjing Road tsaka The Bund, no. Bukas mas may extensively pa natin na may explore kasi nahihiya din ako kanina magsalita-salita kasi di ba may kasama nga ako. At anyway, ito yung common area ng hostel namin. Dayin, no. So may common area dito. Pwede kayo mag-work, ganyan. Tapos overlooking siya sa ibaba. Ay, hindi yata kita. Ba't yan? So yun lang guys, I think i-end ko muna itong vlog na to. So maraming salamat sa pagsama sa akin sa first day natin dito sa Shanghai. More vlogs pa sa mga susunod. Thank you, peace.
Oh, it's a video. Do you look passionate? I don't think you do.
It doesn't look good on me.
What would you recommend me to do if I go to the Philippines?